Hi everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to make the little baby charm that goes inside this pregnant lady. Yes, inside her dress. This big bump. So you can see there's a tiny little baby that can store away. It's a super easy design. We will be doubling all the bands and we will use one loom. Our loom will be in its original position with the arrows facing down. To let you know, I will be doing one exactly like this. The only difference is the color of bands. This one is from your Rainbow Loom Mixed Skin Tone Bands package. There, we are going to be using about 37 of those bands today. We need a single brown for the hair color, or choose the color that you would like. And I will be using 2 ocean blue jellies for the eyes. So I'm going to get started. So we're going to start with, we're going to make the face and the body all at one time, very tiny. We are going to double all the bands. So we're going to take a single of your body color and we're going to give it a stretch and we're going to double it. I'm going to place this on the loom from the center down to the left and next center down to the right. Stretch and double. We are going to go down once on the right, single, double. If you feel that your bands are twisted, just take your hook, and this will actually, if your bands have a little bit of tension, you can just move your hook around and that will just kind of fix the bands. We're going to go down once on the left, single, stretch, double. I suggest stretching unless your bands are really stretchy to begin with. A lot easier to loop. We're going to close it off, single, doubled. I'm going to go from the left down to the center and doing the same thing right down to the center. Now we're going to push these bands down gently and we're going to close off the middle of the face. Single, doubled, starting from the top peg, and again. Now in this area here, we're not going to give a neck. We're just going to go straight with the shoulders. So I'm going to take a single, double, and go down from the center down to the left. Give it a slight push down. Now from the center to the right. Now we're going to go down twice on the right, single, stretch, and double. Single, stretch, and double. I'm just going to fix these bands right here. And I'm going to go down twice on the left. And again. Now we're going to close it off. So I'm going to go from the left down to the center and the right down to the center. We're going to fill in the middle. So single, doubled, again, and now what we're going to do is we're going to make the eyes. So grabbing your hook and the color of your eye that you'd like to use, we are going to, again, ocean blue jelly I'm using, we're going to wrap this around our hook 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We are going to, take your skin color band and we are going to double it. and we are going to put our eye on the double band, just one eye. I'm going to put this from my second peg, going down on the left, up to my second peg in the center. I'm going to do this on the other side. So taking a single of your eye color, wrap it around your hook 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We are going to take our body color and double it and put our eye on that single band that we just doubled. So from the center, second peg going down to your second peg on the right. Now we're going to put holding bands in this area. So we need a single body color and we're going to make a triangle. We're going to do this one more time. And it should look like this so far. Now we're going to make the arms and the legs, and they're going to be done exactly the same way. Now the only thing I suggest is we are going to stick a leg here, here at the bottom, and an arm and an arm. At your leg area, you would just want to push these bands down. I'm using my hook so I don't overlap anything. And we're going to make the arms now. So taking a single band, we are going to wrap this around our hook 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to take a single band and I'm going to double it and slide these on, this band on, grabbing both ends. We're going to take another single, double it, and slide these ones on and grab both ends. And this will be your one for your arms and the same thing for your legs. I'm going to put this on my third peg going down on the left. 2 and 3. For the other side, a single wrapped 4 times. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Taking a single and double it, support it with your fingers, and slide the bands on, grabbing both ends. We're going to need one more elastic, so a single, doubled, and grabbing both ends. There's your other arm. Same thing for the legs. A single, wrapped 4 times. 1 and 2, 3, and 4. A single band, doubled, and you're going to place these on. Do this one more time with a single, doubled, and slide on. This is one leg with 2 loops. I'm going to put this on the left side. And we need one more leg, so a single, double, 4 times around your hook. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And a single, now doubled, and we are going to slide this on. Grabbing both ends. Doing this one more time. Single, doubled, grabbing both ends. And I'm going to place this on the bottom here on the right side. Now the only thing that we need to do is we need to cap here, and we're going to cap the bottom in the middle 4 times. But what I'm going to do is push down my bands very carefully. I don't want them overlapping because you'll have a hard time looping up. So now taking a single band, you're going to cap here 4 times. So this would be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're ready to loop up. Now when you're looping, do not force the bands because you're going to have one that will break. So just be very careful and go at the pace that you're comfortable with. Reach in and move your cap bands out of the way, and you're going to find your top two, which are your center, making sure that you only grab those two bands. When you're lifting up, because bands are tight, don't force it. Go up. Now reach in and grab your next two. Again, don't force it. This is awfully tight here. And loop to your right. We're going to loop the left. Again, don't force. Use your finger to support. If it's stuck like mine is, use your fingers and separate with your hook. Now I'm going to loop up on the left side all the way to the middle here. And this is going to be tight because your legs are there. So move your bands around, loosen it up, and go up. And again, careful. Loop up. Now, the shoulder area, move your arm out of the way, and careful, and go up. So I'm just kind of maneuvering around, and the leg area, I'm just going to move the foot out of the way, and maneuvering, just kind of going around. I'm not just going to loop right up. And again, and to the middle. And I lost the arm off. That's okay. We'll just put it there for a second. I hope that's not in your way. Now loop up the middle. Now you're going to reach in here. It's going to be tight again, but you're going to get the top two bands, which are your center bands. The next will be your right, and the next will be your left. Move your bands around and reach in and maneuver because it's going to be tight. Don't give up and go up once. Now I'm going to reach in and grab the next two that are to the right, slide around the peg, use your fingers and grab if you need. Now the left, you're going to reach in and grab your left. I had to pause there. My dog started barking like crazy. And loop. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to loop up the left. So I'm going to reach in, moving the eye band out of the way, loosen it up a bit, slide it over, and loop up one. Now to the center, reach in, and now we're going to go up on the right. So I'm just going to reach in here and loosen it up a bit, loop up one, and to the center. Now we just have one more band to loop up in the center, so move these eye bands out of the way and be careful. Now the baby's done, so what we're going to do is I'm going to use a skin color to use as a holding band, and then I'm going to use a single brown. So I'm going to reach in, grabbing the single band, and do a slip knot. And it's hard to get the band here because it's tight, so I'm just going to tie it right to the side and then fix it when we pull off. Now because we're doing another single, I would recommend going on the other side to grab it. So just reach in and doing a slip knot. Again, it's tight, it's kind of hard to get in and to pull it. Now when you're pulling off, you don't want the bands to break here because you're almost done. So be very gentle when you are removing. And our baby's off. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to pull these knots just a little bit tighter. So especially this slip knot, I want to bring it to the front, to the top, to the middle, and give it a tug, And I'm going to hide this in a minute. I'm just going to take the brown and give it a little bit more of a tighter tug. And what I'm going to do now is the eyes are in the back, so I am going to push them forward. I don't want them all the way. I just want them a little bit so it makes the face just kind of appear a bit flat. And the arms basically and the legs, you're just kind of move forward here and here. We are just going to put them inside the belly, so if you're doing that part. So now I'm going to hide this slip knot, so I'm just going to turn them around and I'm going to just grab some pieces here just to pull the slip knot through to hide it, or you can keep it there, whatever you prefer. And you can just keep on going down to hide it. And this piece, I am going to take a pair of scissors and cut it for the hair just a little bit, and it's done. So if you want to put this inside the little pregnant mommy, what you're going to do is you can just squish the baby. Head down always worked. So squish the baby, and you're just going to stretch open the belly and put the baby inside. And then after you have the baby inside, you're just going to fix the bands up. There are rubber bands. You have to play around with it so that you don't see any of the baby's body parts sticking out of the belly. And you'll just kind of like fix it around, and you can pull it up to hide that the baby's inside. And there you go. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed Looming with Cheryl. And please subscribe down below. I have a lot more designs to load, and I will see you next time with another. Bye for now.